Tonight, Saudi Arabia extend date for data capturing of 2026 Hajj contenders from Nigeria. Plus, Zamfara State Ministry for Humanitarian Affairs put smile on faces of internally displaced persons in Bulunku area of Gusau Metropolis. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to NTA Gusau Net News at 7. Today, 23rd Shaban 1447 after the Hijrat of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, which is equivalent to 11th February 2026. My name is Ilya Sallau with the full details of the news. President Bola Tinubu has nominated Ambassador Ismail Abba Yusuf as the new chairman CEO of the National Hajj Commission, NACON. According to a statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, the appointment is subject to the Senate's approval in accordance with the provisions of Section 3(2) of the NACON Act 2026. President Tinubu sent a letter to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio requesting the expeditious confirmation of Ambassador Yusuf to replace Professor Abdullahi Usman, who resigned this week after 14 months in the post. Meanwhile, the Saudi Ministry of Hajj and Umrah has granted Nigeria a special extension for pilgrims' data capturing and grouping for the 2026 Hajj following the intervention of Vice President Kashim Shettima through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Maitama Tugar. Saudi authorities warn that no further extension will be granted after the deadline and urge Hajj managers to complete the process promptly. The extension comes 48 hours after the global closure of the Nasuk Masar platform. Meanwhile, NACOD chairman Professor Abdullahi Saleh Usman has resigned with effect from 9th February 2026. In a statement released on the 10th February, he thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Vice President Shettima for the opportunity to serve, citing personal reasons unrelated to dissatisfaction with the Commission or government. Professor Usman, who was confirmed as substantive chairman in October 2024, is a renowned Islamic scholar and former chairman of the Kano State Pilgrim Welfare Board. NACON management commended his service and reaffirmed its commitment to a successful 2026 Hajj. The Zamfara State government has assured National Youth Service Corps members deployed to the state of its commitment to the welfare, security, and meaningful engagement throughout the service year. Zamfara State Governor Dr. Dauda Lawal gave the assurance at the closing ceremony of the 26th Batch A Stream 1 National Youth Service Corps NYSC Orientation Camp course held at the NYSC Temporary Orientation Camp in Gusau. Correspondent Bella Sani has more.
This are the 2026 Batch A Stream 1 Corps members posted to Zamfara State, ready to serve their fatherland after completing the mandatory 3-week orientation exercise. Addressing the Corps members at the ceremony, the Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal, represented by the Commissioner for Youth and Sport Development, Tasi Musa Shinkafi, commended them for their discipline, unity and teamwork, and urged them to uphold patriotism, integrity and dedication as they proceed to their various places of primary assignment. The governor further assured them of the state government's commitment to their welfare and security, noting that the administration looks forward to their contributions in education, healthcare, agriculture, and community development.
Let me assure you clearly that your welfare and security remain a top priority of our administration. We recognize the sacrifice you are making by serving in Zamfara State. And we are committed to ensuring that your stay here is as safe, comfortable.
Earlier, the NYSC State Coordinator Malum Muhammad Lawan Ahmad said the orientation course was successfully conducted without any incident, adding that the core members were adequately prepared for national service. He expressed appreciation to the Zamfara State government for its continuous support to the scheme, including the upgrade and solar lighting of the temporary orientation camp, the constitution of the NYSC State Governing Board, and the approval for prompt payment of state allowance to core members.
We are deeply grateful for the approval for the upgrade and solar lighting of this temporary camp, which when completed will greatly enhance the safety and comfort of core members.
The ceremony ended with the formal declaration of the orientation course close as the core members prepare to commence their service.
No fewer than 100 women have benefited from the distribution of relief materials in Bulungu community, Gusau local government area of Zamfara State. The items were distributed by the Zamfara State Ministry for the Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management as part of efforts to alleviate the suffering of internally displaced persons across the state. Correspondent Omar Adamudinawa reports.
These are some of the beneficiaries of the humanitarian gesture, most of whom were displaced from their communities due to conflict. The distributed items comprise hygiene kits containing body lotion, toothpaste, toothbrushes, and sanitary pads aimed at providing basic relief and improving personal hygiene among the victims. Some of the beneficiaries expressed appreciation to the Ministry for the timely intervention, describing it as a welcome development. The Commissioner for Humanitarian Affairs, represented by the Director of Relief and Rehabilitation, Zarawa Abdu Gusau, said the Ministry received information last week about the presence of internally displaced persons in Bulungu community. She explained that most of the victims are from Rigia and some communities in Maradu local government area. The relief item, she added, were donated by donors, life helpers, in collaboration with the ministry. The ministry had earlier distributed blankets and other relief materials to the 100 beneficiaries in the area as part of ongoing effort to support displaced persons. Umar Adamudinawa, NTA News.
Staff of the Nigerian Television Authority, Gusau, have joined their counterparts across the country in writing the 2026 promotion examination. The exercise composed of 2 segments, including the computer-based test and the oral interview. Correspondent Aliu Shehu has more on this report.
The major means of motivating civil servants in Nigeria is to get promoted to a higher position after every 3 years, or as the case may be. Nigerian Television Authority is not an exception, as the staff nationwide sat for the annual exercise at various cadres and levels across the nation's CBT centers and NTA stations. In NTA Gusau, about 20 deserving staff sat for the 2026 examination after spending 3 or more years on their substantive positions. Most of the staff interviewed shortly after the exams expressed satisfaction with the system and expressed optimism that they will be successful at the end.
Inshallah, we are going to succeed, and I wish all the participants a good luck.
You hope from Almighty Allah that we are among the winners. As we all know, these exams is part of what makes you to upgrade your knowledge, even the oral interview based on what you are doing. That's what they are going to ask you. So
the management of the station wished the candidates success, as they urged them to be dedicated to their duties while pledging to do justice to all the candidates. In Gusau, Aliu Shehu, NTA News.
Kano Pillars has been rewarded with cash gift as a result of winning the defending champion of 2025 season of Nigerian Professional Football League, Remo Stars. Our sport correspondent has more on this report. It was a moment of double celebration for Sema Sugida on Sunday as Kano Pillars returned to winning ways with a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Remo Stars and were rewarded with cash gift totaling 1.4 million naira. The winning goal was scored by Louis Dandon in the 58th minute, which gives Sema Sugida 3 points against the visiting team Remo Stars. The chairman of the Kano State House Committee on Sport, Honorable Kabiru Dahiru Suli, alongside businessman and staunch supporter of the club, Alhaji Al-Qasim Musa, gave the players and the man of the match in recognition of their spirited performance. The chairman of the House Committee on Sport described the gesture as part of the continuous effort to motivate the team and encourage excellence. He noted that the committee set by the Kano State government is working to identify and address areas affecting the club's performance this season. On his part, Alhaji Al-Qasim Musa donated 1 million naira to the team in appreciation of their victory over Remo Stars, while an additional 200,000 naira was presented to man of the match Olakunle Akala. The Pride of Kano will hope to get another 3 points when they travel to Ilorin, Kwara State, where they face Kwara United in the Nigerian Premier Football League match 26. Ilyas Allah.
Viewers, here we come to the end of our news now, but before we go, here are the recap of the major highlight of the story. We brought you that Saudi Arabia extended for data capturing of 2026 Hajj contenders from Nigeria. We also brought you that Zamfara State Ministry for Humanitarian Affairs put smile on faces of internal displaced persons in Bulunku area of Gusau metropolis. Good night.